Good morning, everybody. Hope you're having a great Labor Day. Today, I am just out here enjoying some time with the animals before we go to the next event. If you're like us, it's just been a full weekend full of fun, family, friends. It's just been great. And it's not very often this happens, so we're enjoying every second of it. I gotta get my, 5 to 10 cups of coffee in while I'm out here. So I just thought I'd come to you and talk a little bit about the farm and what's going on here. We have a lot of changes that are happening right now because we're doing all the deer plots, and we've been doing the fertilizer and the soil and the seeds, and we brought you along for all that, and there's a lot more to come. But we haven't talked about animals in a while, so I thought we would just come out here, show you the ducks, some of the new chickens. We have some chickens hatching in the GQF right now. We got a new goat. What else we got here? The quail are big. Let's go take a look at everything. Well, first off, hi. What's your name? Come here, donkey. Come on, Whisk Whisk. See, Whiskey's a little spoiled. He gets let out every single day, so he has a smorgasbord all over the homestead. He gets to eat and do whatever he wants, and then he stands back by the fence at night, and then I just put him back in. Let's take a look at the barnyard. See this? This is like morning hare. Morning hare don't care. All right, so I have some wandering chickens, and they don't load or they get out of the chicken coop. And some of them, I have clipped their wings, like her. I've clipped her wings, but she still gets out. Let me show you this little guy. This guy's name is Cadbury. Isn't he cute? So I went to the Tractor Supply swap a couple weeks ago, and I saw lots of old friends I hadn't seen in a while, and met some new friends. And one of my friends was like, "Hey, you want a free rooster?" I was like, "Well, I mean, look at him." So I'm like, "Well, I mean, I guess I'll just like let him run around with all the rest of them." And he is so cute, you guys. So he is a silky, obviously, and I don't have any bantams, but he's doing really good. He's holding his own around here. Isn't he adorable? Like, he is just like a little prince running around here. Cadbury! Cadbury! So next are these two Barred Rock girls. See them there? I found them down the road. There was no homes, no new construction, nobody lives within about a quarter of a mile of the area that they were in, and they were just sitting there in the middle of the road panting. It was about 102 degrees out, and they're both like beaks out, tongues out. So I stopped, I walked right up to them, just put my hand underneath their breasts, and they just like let me pick them up and hold them. And Jeremy's like, "I guess I need to turn around, huh?" I'm like, "Yep, let's go." So we turned around, we came home, and I put them in here. Yeah, put them in here. They're under quarantine. They've got about 2.5 weeks left, but they're sweet girls, and they're heavy and big, so they were somebody's. I don't know if they just walked searching for water. I put it all over Facebook and all the local things asking if anyone's missing chickens, and no one's come up with missing chickens. So I have them here for them if they're ready, but it looks like they're going to be ours. All right, then we're gonna come over here, and these are the chicks that hatched while we were on vacation, or just right before vacation. I don't know if you can see them there, but they are getting big. You can tell that some of them are gonna be roosters. Some have like a big crest on their head. I don't know if they're from my half Polish, mixed with my crested cream leg bar roux, but they're getting big. So then it leaves the ducks. Now the ducks. Preston loves ducks, and we have them, but there's our runner ducks. I'm not quite sure why we have them. They're no bother. All they really do is mess up the water that makes poopies and browns and greens in the water, so we gotta constantly clean the water for the chickens. So I kind of kicked them out of the chicken coop so the chickens could keep clean water. But they're pretty cute. They're not so cute in the middle of the night when they're coming up to the side of the house where the spotlights are and they're like on the side of the house trying to get bugs. That's not so cute in the middle of the night. Sounds like somebody's trying to get through your back door, but we know it's them because the dogs are not barking. But they are pretty. I think I lost my coffee. Did I leave it over here? Guys, I lose my drinks all the time. I lose my coffee, my phone. At night, I lose my adult beverage. Here it is. Oh, I found it. Thank goodness. It would be a bad morning if I couldn't find us. So now we're gonna come around to the outside. I think the girls all went out to pasture. Yep, they did. They're all going out there to get some fresh grass. So it rained really heavily the other night and everything's kind of gross. Yeah. So I have the chickens trapped in their chicken coop. So they have their actual house, their chicken house and chicken coop, where they can go in and hang out. And all their windows are open and they have some shaded area here and over there. But I do this because I don't get any eggs. And when I trap them in for a couple of days, I start to actually get eggs in my nesting box. But you know, 2 or 3 eggs a day is not worth having 20-something chickens. And then on the other hand, it was really windy last night, I guess. It knocked down, uh-oh, look. It knocked down the little shade area. These are the buff Orpingtons. See them? They're all getting big. They're still what I call at lay because they're not laying. So anytime now, they were spring chickens, so anytime they should start laying. Yeah, and Bubba Orp right there, he's going to take care of them, isn't he? Yeah, Bubba Orp. So we are going to be moving everybody, though. We are going to be taking the coop and all the chickens and moving them. And I'll show you that in just a second. They're going to be moving back right over there to the little peninsula area. I don't know if you can see. I've got some chicken coops set up over there for them. But let's take a look at the other animals. And then I'll take you over there and show you what we're going to be doing with that project. Hi, girls! Sorsha! Sorsha! But I know, you don't want to say hi. So we will look through the fence and then we will actually go over into the buck pen. But look at this sweet baby. Hi, what's your name? Hi, what's your name? What's your name? What's pretty girl's your name? She's a pretty girl, guys. Are you a pretty girl? You got grass in your face. You got that grass in your face. And then, of course, Tom Tom back there. So that's the buck pen. I have her in quarantine since she's new. Yeah. Hi. Hi. And she is over there, and the turkey's over there, and they are hanging out with Winston and all the baby poults right over there. Let's go take a look at them closer. But before they move, here is Preston's 2 new ducks. Don't know what kind they are, but they're just super, super cute. He got them at the Tractor Supply a couple weeks ago as well because he loves ducks. Winston! 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 As far as the garden goes, we're not going to really talk much about the garden. Here it is. It's finally producing some peppers. My tomato plants are finally not invaded by the black blister beetles, so that's a good thing. And we have tons of little tiny tomatoes coming on, some bigger ones. My mint is doing amazing, which is over here. And then my yard-long beans are coming in. I planted a whole bunch of new ones, and they are doing really well. My broccoli is back there, and some okra's coming up. And then I'm trying to get an okra crop in before the end of the year. So I have at least a good 60 days before the first frost date. But that's just a little bit about the garden. And here we are. Here we are at Winston's place. That wind was bad last night. It knocked everything over, huh? Hey, I'm not complaining about the wind, you guys. We needed the rain. We got about 3 inches of rain the last day or so. Yeah. Hi, pretty girl. So Guys, she needs a name. She needs a name. That one. She has her name. I did bring Maddie in here just in case he wanted to start breeding her. She needs a name. Mad Mardigan. Nope. Mad Mardigan back. Back. Winston. Winston. Maddie, please don't touch me. You have a face full of peepees. Yeah, you're gross. Nope, don't touch me. Nope, nope, nope. Ah! No, Maddie. No, no. My baby. Oh, my baby. Oh, my baby. My baby, piggy, piggy. How's my Winston? How's my... Oh, Maddie, oh, you stink so bad. No. How's my piggy? Maddie, you're gross. I don't like gross boys. No. Don't be so gross. Guys, he's gross. He pees on his own face. He smells so bad. You pull in over here by the barn and you just smell him. He's so gross. Hi, Winston. Come see Mama's. I love you. You're a mommy good boy. Look at you, pretty girl. So Winston is totally a mama's boy. See him here? He loved a mama. He usually says mama. You say mama for everyone? Say mama? Say mama. Say mama. He is the sweetest little pig, and he's so smart. He's so smart, and he loves marshmallows, you guys. Yeah, Winston loves mellows. Okay, so we are in the buck pen, and as you see, I've got a stinky, stinky buck, and I've got my new girl that needs a name. And then here's Tom Tom. Ready? We're gonna do it. Ready? Tom Tom! Tom Tom! Where's my Tom Tom? And this is the turkey pen. So they are getting so big. If you guys have been following us, you'll remember that these are from the Payne family, and they are Rio Grande turkeys. We got them as babies, but they are starting to get big, and I think I've identified 3 of them as boys, but I'm gonna have to ask Matt to come over and take a look. Let's go in here. Water got real green real fast. So I'm pretty sure that that one right there with the red head is a boy. This one right here is starting to get a little pink on his face, and then there's one more that looks like they have a little pink on their face. But they really are cute and pretty. So there's 10 altogether, and they are doing fabulous. They are really fun to watch and just to listen to. We come out here at night sometimes, we just kind of stare at them like we do all of our other animals, but they're getting big fast. They're pretty simple to take care of so far. I know they're still babies, but we just feed them, give them different varieties of things to try to like forage for and keep their water clean, and we're kind of good. I can't wait to start hearing some gobbles. You know, some standard turkey noises instead of these little cute baby noises. What? I'm right here. I'm right here. Stinker face. Stinker face. Yeah, you're stinker face too. Please don't go near me. Hi, pretty girl. Okay, I love you. You know you're my baby. You know you're my baby. You know I love you. Go, stinky butt. Go, stinky butt. Go, stinky butt. All right, let's go look at those coops and talk about what we're going to be doing with the chickens. You can't have my coffee. Nope. You can't get out either, because you're cute. Because you're cute. And I love you. Oh, look, you're big. You're ferocious. Oh, you're a bucking ram. Look at you. Look at you. Oh, those imaginary horns. Look at them. They're tearing that fence up. Oh, look at you. You're a good boy. You're so strong. Yeah. Okay, so I have these breeding pens. So they're enclosed areas, little chicken coops that I've had for a few years. I've had them built for us. And I used to breed Polish, all the different colors, Marans, all the different colors. And then I also use them to do grow out pens. I use them to do like quarantine pens. So it's always good if you have chickens and you have a lot of chickens. You probably already know and feel the same as I do. You have to have all like kind of these different areas sometimes for different age groups or different things that you're trying to do. So what I'm trying to do is the Buff Orpingtons. And I've got a whole bunch. I'm going to show you. I haven't showed you yet, but I got a whole bunch of babies also that I'm growing out because when I went to Tractor Supply, they were only 75 cents and $1 each. So obviously I'm going to buy them all. I don't really need to have baby chicks right now, but it's what's going on. So these are my pens that I had built a few years ago. They need some repairs and we brought them out here and we're put them on this peninsula. Now I call this the peninsula because it's like this area where we put like our firewood. We're starting to gather rocks and we're gonna do kind of a squared off area like the rocks, rock wall. Do you watch Luma Acres? If you watch Luma, you'll see that he has like a rock wall that he would walk through before he'd go over to see the chickens. Figaro always plays on it. He walks through it. It usually has, in the winter, it has all the snow and stuff on it. I kind of want a rock wall like he has. I really, really love it. So Jeremy's starting to gather all these big rocks and we're going to do like a rock wall. I've thought about doing like a butterfly garden over here as well. But for now, we're going to move these chickens out of here. And the reason is the goats destroy everything. You cannot have nice things with goats. Goats rub their whole body, which thank goodness we have this here. They rub their whole body. See how this is all torn up? They rub their whole body on everything just to get, you know, the itchies out. So I've had to repair and repair and repair. Look here. See all this? They've tore it all up completely. This one's completely torn up. Look. And then this one too, obviously. They've tore it all up. So I'm going to be bringing the Buff Orpingtons out here. I'm gonna separate them, I think 5 to 1 in each of these cages, and then I'm gonna actually use this one for grow out for Buff Orpington babies just until it gets cold, and then they'll go back inside in the barn. But right now it's still 100 degrees every single day. And you know, whiskey has to be everywhere I am. So I hope to get that done this week. I hope to try to like rewire the whole outsides. This one right here, the door came off. The hinges actually broke. I don't know if you can see that right there. So we just have to do some repairs. We have to put the door back on. It was fix the latch, things like that. But this one is my most favorite. This one has all the hardware cloth on it and it's shaped like a little house. And they can go inside there and has a latch on the back so I could open it up if I ever wanted to like get eggs. These ones, the doors are torn off because of the goats as well. Because the goats go in the little hole and they were coming up here and they knocked the door out. So I do have doors that go here and latch on. I mean, they really messed it up. Same here. So the goats, when this was in the goat pen, were like sleeping in here and just playing around and jumping, and there's no more time for that. I'm gonna take the chicken coop. I'm gonna take the chicken coop out and bring it out here as well, and then I'm gonna fence this area because the goats are destroying that panel. They are destroying all the chain link fence. And when I go to feed the chickens, the goats jump on me and they act a fool. And you know, God, you know we love the goats, but God, they're a pain in the butt. Are your goats a pain in the butt? Comment below what your goats' names are and what they do to be a pain in the butt to you, because mine are all a pain in the butt. And I love them dearly, but they're such a pain in the butt. They have 17 acres to eat all day long. They have hay, and I even feed them grain just to be nice, just to like get them to come up to me and love on me and just to give them a nice little treat. And they still cannot handle a bucket of feed in it for me to do the chickens. So I'm gonna move them all out here. So that was just kind of like a little update on what's going on here around the farm. I know we've done lots of the deer crop stuff lately. Thanks for watching them. It really means a lot to us to get this land prepared. I mean, we moved all the way out here for deer hunting. We're finally like getting the soil taken care of and the fertilizer, getting some good seed in there. We're finally getting the farm implements, the tractors, the things that we need to run this successfully so the boys can have a really good hunting season, and so we could also feed the wildlife. So I know that farming and the animals is something completely different that you're you're used to seeing this and you're not so much used to seeing like the tractors and the equipment and talk about deer hunting so much. So thank you for following along and bearing with us. I just wanted to give you, like I said, an update on the animals and show you where we're at with all this stuff going on here. We'll have more videos to follow up on it. And do you love this hair or what? This is great, huh? You guys, thank you so much for hanging out with us today. Thank you so much for watching this and sticking around with all of our craziness here on the farm. Ow! Ugh! Ugh. Horse flies. Sorry. God, they hurt. Thank you so much for watching. If you haven't already, please hit the subscribe button. And when you hit subscribe, you're going to see tons of stuff that has to do with like gardening and livestock and chickens and turkeys and goats and just things that we do around here. We might be digging a pond, we might be fixing something in the house, or we might have a day off the ranch. You just don't ever know what we're gonna do. But go ahead and hit subscribe and hit the little dingle bell so you're gonna be alerted every single time we upload new content. Thank you so much for watching. Have a great night. Bye-bye.